So in this video, I will show you how we can build one report in Elipse Power based on storage. In Elipse Power, we can make one report based on storage, and in this case, the interface is different from the normal report we make in E3. So to show you how to work on one storage, we can just insert in our project. So in my project, I already have one single line diagram. I have some measurement in the breaker position. I have also measurement in my bus bar 1, and I have a database connection already, and I have storage, and in my storage I put all my different signal, and now it's recording already. So I can go to the report and I can insert a new report in a new file. The file is report. Then here in the query, I can configure, and instead of choosing DB1, I could choose DB1. So it will list all my table. I can work directly on storage. The advantage of working on storage is like the interface will link both table, the table of the signal, like the table containing the field value, and the table containing the file name. So these two tables will be working together in this interface. So I can choose my substation 1, and here I have the two equipment that already have signal. So this is much easier. And here I can have the function. So for example, I can very easily to calculate some data, and I can calculate, for example, the average for the signal. I calculate the average value for the signal I will pick. So for example, breaker 1 measurement, breaker position, this is a digital value, so I don't need to check this one. But if I want to check the digital value, the analog value on the voltage AB, PC, and CA, here I can choose to pick this value, this one, and this one. And then I can give them a new name, voltage AB. Here we will have voltage PC, and here is voltage CA. So I can give them a new name if I want. And so I already choose to calculate on average. Then here in variable, I need to set 3 parameters. One is like a time interval. So if I choose for half hour is 60 seconds multiplied per 30 minutes. So it's a 1800 seconds like this. And this is a start time. So here I can choose date, and here date. Here I can write 2012, then January 19, and I can start from the time noon 10 p.m. and then I can copy this one to this one, and then here I can copy and choose to 45. Or if I want to have a set point for every half hour, I can choose a sharp time to noon and to 30. So in this case here, I have my start time, end time, time interval, and then I can just run the query. So if I record every half hour, if I calculate my time interval for half hour, if I set start to end 1 hour, then logically I have 2 records, which is true, and only the last one will give me the value. Maybe this one have no data. Okay, if I check carefully, and if I set here an other time, for example 11 a.m., then if I run here from 11 a.m., I have no data, and only here in the last half hour I have data. So the data is changing because the half hour is not terminated yet, not finished. It's still processing. Then my table is ready. So I just can press OK. My query now is ready. And then everything left to do is very similar with the one we do for E3. So here I can make a logo. So I will choose my logo in my project. Here like this. And then here I can write a name. So name will be here, report. And here I can also insert a group feeder. In this one, the first one here, I will use to show the time. Then here I will choose voltage AB. Voltage BC. Voltage CA. Then here in my detail, I can write set point just under here. Set point. And then I can check my table again. Then here I have my E3 timestamp. Then data field, I can write E3 timestamp. Then here I write voltage AB, voltage BC, voltage CA. Then if I run, I will have my 4 line. So if I want to give more space for the time, here I have my 4 line, exactly the same as what we have done in the history report. So the report is working the same way, but the query interface is very different, and we can choose very easily to modify. For example, I want to start to calculate the maximum for the same parameter. I calculate maximum. So if I generate here I have the maximum, which is close to 100. So I can apply different function of calculation very easily according to the end time, start time, end time, which is my number of lines in my report, and also the calculation function.